first off, very quickly, you played with Aaron Rodgers. You led the league in touchdowns in 2012, in large part due to yourself and Aaron Rodgers. You co-signed that statement?
Absolutely.
Most gifted
I've
thrower?
been saying it. Everybody been calling me biased because I played with Aaron Rodgers, but the most gifted thrower of the football the league has ever seen, and that includes Patty Mahomes, Dan Marino, whoever you want to put in there. AR8, as he is right now, I'll call him AR12, but AR8, most gifted thrower ever.
Okay, then let's have this conversation. It started to get a little heated, and I was here for it. Josh Allen and the Bills, Shady, they have controlled the AFC East the last 3 years. Soon as Tom Brady dipped off, the Bills said, yo, punch our ticket, we gonna dominate the AFC East. But now Tua Tagovailoa, reports are saying he's as healthy as he's ever been, number one. Number two, Aaron Rodgers is there. Are the Bills still in control? Shady, asking you a slightly different question from the one we previously discussed. Are the Bills still in control of the AFC East in your mind?
I'm gonna say yes. I think they have a good team. They're coached well with Sean McDermott under his control. And you got Josh Allen. Stephon Diggs is still there. I'm sure they'll get things worked out once the season gets going. Von Miller's still there. He's coming back off an injury, so we'll see how that happens. But I still think they're the top dog in the AFC East. I will say this, though. The Jets are the biggest threat. I'm going to say that. AR8, you said?
AR8.
AR8, he's there. He's got these young guys that's emerging to be stars, right, on both sides of the ball for offense and defense. I think having Aaron Rodgers there will progress that fast. And the last thing is, I just think about, like, last year, the Bills split with the Jets. And they had Zach Wilson at quarterback. That's like having me back there swinging it. So imagine you having a top defense and you got AR8 at quarterback.
Problems.
That's problems.
Big problem.
That's
Slick,
big
let
problems.
me come to you first, because, Jay, when I get to you, I'm going to pivot the conversation. Do you believe that the Bills are still in control of the AFC East?
I wouldn't say they're in control. I would still say they're the team to beat. But I'm not worried about the Jets. I'm worried about the Bills. The Bills being the Bills, right? They have issues to resolve. You bring in a new offensive coordinator, and then you have a year where you leave and Stephon Diggs has issue with the play calling and how he's used. That's not just with Josh Allen. That's with your offensive coordinator. And then you're going to have your defensive coordinator who built a pretty damn good defense. One reason or another, he's stepping off, and now Sean McDermott is going to handle those duties as well as being the overall head coach. There's too many things going on. And meanwhile, where the Jets do have an edge, everybody's excited about Rodgers being in the building. Everybody, it looks like to me with the Jets, everybody's coming together to rally around the new special piece. And the other team has got question marks. And you guys know better than I do. Like, when you got that kind of stuff going on in the locker room and you're trying to get it done and be the best in your division, that can get in the way.
Question. James, Josh Allen to me is one of the most talented quarterbacks in the game of football, and I would go as far as to say in the history of the game of football. He's a quarterback who had 760 rushing yards while simultaneously having 4,400 passing.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
He's looking at me because of our last conversation.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Like, what?
I didn't say Josh wasn't good.
He's one of the most talented.
He said one of the most talented quarterbacks we've ever seen.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I have you, my good man.
Someone's honest.
But with all that being said, he hasn't appeared in a Super Bowl, which is very hard to do. But Joe Burrow has. Obviously, Patrick Mahomes in the AFC has since Josh Allen has been in the league. An older Tom Brady has since Josh Allen has been in the league. I believe if you are great, regardless of what other greats are in your presence while you're playing, you're going to get yours. Akeem Olajuwon said, oh, wait, Jordan, you retired? Let me get my two. What did Ben Roethlisberger say? Oh, Peyton Manning, you here. Brady, you here. Oh, let me get my two. Joe Flacco even said, oh, it's one to get. Ray Lewis, hey, let me get mine. Aaron Rodgers, man, I know I'm playing in the midst of Tom Brady, but I at least going to get my one. If you're great, even in the midst of greatness, you find a way to get yours. But Josh Allen has only gone to a conference championship game one time, less than that of Joe Burrow. Josh Allen has not gone to a Super Bowl, less than that of obviously Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes. Why haven't the Bills and Josh Allen gone where I think they should have gone?
Strictly because of the most talented quarterback you say in the history of the game.
One of.
Right? One of the most talented quarterbacks, right? I'm a fan of Josh Allen, right? But when it's time to go and it's time to win them games and it's time for championship moments, he ain't showing up. He only showed up one time, and that's just because Patty Mahomes had the ball at the end of the game and went down there and scored. Other than that, he has not showed up in the playoffs, right? And I just want to go back and piggyback on his point. It is problems in Buffalo. Problems that are not going to be fixed and that are going to arise again, right? Stephon Diggs complaining about the football on a really good football team, home playoff game that you lose against the Cincinnati Bengals, and you're complaining about the football. And you're complaining about it, and you have 480-plus targets in the last 3 years only behind Devontae Adams. And you're complaining that your offensive coordinator and your quarterback is not trying to get you involved in the game. The last time we seen Buffalo on TV, we seen Stephon Diggs with his arms out like this, looking at Josh Allen. Josh ain't even look up. I'm tired of it. You got what I'm saying? Then you come into this offseason, and it's the same problems. There's going to become a time during the season to where Stephon feels like he's not involved, period. I've been around receivers. I've been in that. I know it's coming. Right? Not only that, you have a quarterback that's one of the most talented in NFL history, as you guys are saying, that led the National Football League in turnovers with 19. And you have a guy in Stephon Diggs saying, I want the ball more. You know what that lets me know? They're going to try to get him the ball. He's going to force it to him at times. He's going to turn the ball over again. Right? If he don't force it to him, Stephon Diggs is going to wonder why he's not involved in the offense and he ain't getting the ball. That's problems on the offensive side of the ball. Then when you go on defense, who knows when Von Miller is coming back, right? If he does come back, he's probably going to be on the pitch count. You know what I mean? You start off with the Jets the very first week, right? It's problems in Buffalo. They are not the top dog in this division no more. It is the Jets. It is AR8. And the Miami Dolphins and the Patriots are coming. But Buffalo is in trouble. The Jets is the top dog in this division with everything that's going on in Buffalo. You know, it ain't even about my boy. It's about everything that's going on.
You know what? I think that they're going to have a good year.
I've seen him play for 20 years.
I mean, that's
what's going to change. Different uniform.
I mean, he didn't play good last year. But I like A-Rod.
Turnovers did, though.
I like A-Rod. All I'm saying is that for you to say that they're the top of that division, like, you don't know what they look like yet, though. We don't even know what they look like. You know what Aaron Rodgers.
You don't know what they look like. You know they split with the Buffalo Bills last year with Zach Wilson.
All I'm saying, for you to say they're the top dog, we got to see him play still. That's all I'm saying. You got to see him play still.
Bro,
because for Aaron Rodgers
playing
that offense with, what's the offensive coordinator name?
Nathaniel
Hackett. He's been there with him. His best years.
So,
but some other dudes haven't. So it's a first year for them.
And that's why it starts off with OTA.
All I'm saying is let's see what happens. That's what I'm saying. Let's see what happens.
No doubt.
I don't know what's going to happen. I think they're going to do good.
But right now,
we don't
how
know.
they rolling,
real quick, with the Bills, though, now I have seen this before. One thing about the quarterbacks that I think as players we hate to understand or realize is that they run the show. So, yeah, Josh might not be as vocal about things, but they going to follow what Josh said. You have a superstar wide receiver, we're going to get him out of there. We're going to get somebody else. Because they want to keep their quarterback. Quarterback's going to play for...
No
you get what I'm saying? So they got to figure it out, because if not...
It's going to be bad. Yeah.
Stephon, you've seen the life in the world without Josh Allen.
And it wasn't pretty.
You get what I'm saying? Come on now. Hold
Shady,
together.
it ain't no fixing. Right?
I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic that they fix it.
I understand that.
I like Buffalo.
But what I'm saying is you already done got 480.
You should be more optimistic. You told me that Preston's as good as Josh Allen. So you the most optimistic person I've ever met.
He
Put them in the same boat.
Right? They both got kicked out of the playoffs because of the way they played. Not the team.
One guy's a top 5 dude, the other one's not. The other one will never be a top 5 dude.
And both of them ain't ever been to the Super Bowl.
Well, yeah, I mean, okay, cool.
Right?
It takes time.
So all that stuff.
And
one of them led the league in turnovers. It is a team thing. That's why both of them was out.
We will see. We will see.
Subscribe here to get the latest from Speak, and go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.